We will find the expression for the most probable speed. So it is the speed at which the Maxwellian distribution function becomes maximum, and it is denoted by Cm, m for most probable speed. Also it is the speed at which with which the most of the molecules in a gaseous system move. Okay, and we already know that if we plot a graph for the distribution function versus the velocity c, then it looks like this, and over here at c equals to cm, the distribution function is maximum. Okay, maximum. So this velocity is called the most probable velocity. Okay, and we know f is given by 4 pi a cube c square e to the power minus b c square. Then when f is maximum, then df dc is equals to 0. We know that. Okay, so if a function is 0, then its first derivative with respect to the variable is 0. Here variable is c, that's why df dc is equals to 0 at c equals to cm. So if we make df dc equals to 0, we will get this equation, and if we solve this equation for c, then we will find the value of c, which will give us the value of the most probable speed. Okay, so at first we will calculate df dc. So we already know that the value of f, which is given by 4 pi a cube c square e to the power minus b c square. Now we will calculate df dc, which will be ddc of 4 pi a cube c square e to the power minus b c square. Now 4 pi a cube is constant, so it will come out of the integration. Then we have ddc of c square e to the power minus b c square. So it will be 4 pi a cube ddc of c square, which will be 2c into e to the power minus b square, will remain as it is. Then plus c square will remain as it is, then and ddc of e to the power minus b c square. So it will be minus b into 2c. ddc of c square will be 2c, and then the exponential e to the power minus b c square. Okay, now we'll make this expression equals to 0, because df dc will be 0 when f is maximum. So now if we make this equation df dc equals to 0, so df dc equals to 0, or the equation 4 pi a cube into, it was 2c into e to the power minus b c square, then minus 2b c cube e to the power minus b c square equals to 0. Or now 4 pi a cube will be is not 0. Okay, and from these two terms we can take c common. Okay, so we'll c into e to the power minus b c square common. Then we'll have, okay, 2, I will take 2 common also, 2c e to the power minus b c square. Then you will have 1 minus b c square equals to 0. Now for non-zero values of c, this equation will hold true only if this 1 minus bc square equals to 0. For non-zero values of c, this whole equation will hold true only if 1 minus bc square equals to 0. Okay, and this c corresponds to this cm. Okay, therefore 1 minus b cm square equals to 0, or cm square is 1 by b, or cm is 1 by root over b. Now we'll put the value of b, which was m by 2 kt. Therefore cm is root over 2 kt by m. Okay, now if you find the value of double derivative of f, okay, with respect to c, and put in that expression, put Cm equals to root over 2 kt by m, you will find that it will be less than 0. That is negative. So Cm will correspond to the value for which f will be maximum. So this is the expression for the most probable speed.